This might be a hot take for some people, but if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class. You shouldn't be allowed to be a Pilates instructor if you have a gut and you're fat. Sorry, not sorry.
This is one of the most disturbing sentiments that I have seen in so long. It's so rotten. I'm trying to think of a word, but honestly, I just arrive at like, it's evil. I mean, like, there's a language barrier. He just didn't want to understand me. He could speak English. Like, you're disgusting. You are disgusting for even posting. Like, there is something wrong with you for posting this. Then she posts this video following up. Like, these people, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. They've lost their minds. Has anyone else noticed the rise of delusional influencers? Because I certainly have. And to me, all roads lead back to influencer culture. I think that it shapes a lot of the way that people behave online these days, and usually not for the better. I think that influencer culture has created a lot of people who suffer from main character syndrome. They're honestly so detached from reality that they post videos like the ones that we're going to see today. I'm going to show you several clips today that I've compiled of influencers doing frankly absurd things. And the only question that I'm left with is, what were they thinking posting this? So anyway, let's get right on into this. Prepare yourself.
These were at LPM in Vegas, and they give out tomatoes and lemon as your little bread at the table, which is great for me because I'm gluten-free. So this is like iconic.
Let me set the stage for you so we know what we're watching here. So she's at a fine dining restaurant in Vegas, and she said they give out tomatoes at the table, apparently which you have to cut yourself. And it looks to me like this is a Roma tomato. It's not even like one of the fancier varieties, right? And they also give you a lemon, and you're supposed to kind of create your own appetizer, I guess. And this to her is, as she said, extremely iconic.
So at this point, we just cut it. We'll do a little bit of lemon.
Okay. Influencer culture may be the bane of my existence at this point, because it's so dystopian to watch someone who's filming themselves at a fine dining restaurant. I mean, how annoying is that, you know, other people have paid for this luxury experience, and you have an influencer next to you who's filming themselves with the flash on. Okay, I can't imagine anything more annoying than that. And on top of that, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, which is she's acting like, you know, having to cut her own tomato and eating a tomato is iconic. And I also think the constant like glancing into the camera to make sure that she's still filming it's weird.
Olive oil.
It's like a vacant stare. Going in with the salt.
Salt.
With some fresh cracked
Oh my goodness. And pepper.
I can't.
Cheers.
I can't. No, come on. Now stop it, okay? Acting as if it's the most delicious thing that she's ever eaten. And then you have also the flash going off as well. It doesn't get much more annoying than that. If you've seen one video on TikTok of someone reacting to eating food, you've basically seen them all. They all follow the same like soulless format of eating food and reacting to food. You could literally replace this tomato with anything, crumble cookie, and they all have the same reaction where they act like it's the most amazing thing they've ever eaten. I find this to be very strange, and I also feel like, is anybody themselves anymore? Does anyone have like a unique perspective to share where they're, you know, doing things differently? They're not just following like the same mindless format. Like, the whole thing just irks me. Doing all this over tomato, I mean, it's just, I can't even get over it. It's insane.
Well, so fresh, so good.
So fresh, so good. I mean, her caption, tomato and lemon, a perfect match. So she was being, by the way, 100% dead serious. Like, that's the part that gets me too, is like, she's 100% serious. It's scary. Okay, it's scary. Here's some of the comments. They gave y'all a Great Depression snack, 113,000 likes. Do they let you wash the dishes for the full experience? I mean, it's like, yeah, I would not especially want to go to a fine dining and have to cut my own anything. Okay, I'm not preparing my own food at a fine dining. Like, No, that's not what I came here for. I don't want to pay for that. Sorry. This is crazy. Wait, I'm actually so fascinated by this video. Is this a joke? Did they really give you a raw tomato and a lemon and make you cut it yourself? Why does it sound like you're in a retail store? This is the crux of the issue as well. Okay. For me personally, it's when influencers go places that they perceive to be exclusive and they act like it's the greatest thing in the world and what they're doing is so unique and amazing. It's iconic. But she went to this place and is so detached from reality and like the real normal experiences of everyday people that she doesn't even realize how ridiculous it is what she's doing and posting. There's something wrong here if people don't realize how crazy it is. Are we dead ass? 33,000 likes. A Roma tomato, girl, you got scammed. Yeah, it's crazy. This place, I tried to look up the prices and they're insane as well. Influencers are wild, lol. 62,000 likes. Acting like tomato slices are a delicacy is frying me. 154,000 likes. The influencer face after the bite. I can't. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. It's the homogeny of like everybody's starting to look the same. Everyone's starting to act the same. They all do the same faces. They're all trying to sell you things constantly. They're all copying each other. It's all just like, who's unique? It's really not good. Girl, it's a tomato. Relax. Exactly. If someone brought me a tomato in place of bread, I would contact my lawyer immediately. They don't even cut it for you. It's not even heirloom tomatoes. It's the basic 69-cent thing, dude. This is truly wild. I am sorry. The wide eyes with the chewing, I can't. It's dystopian. Influencer final boss. Yeah. It's kind of like every trope and stupid stereotype and like mannerism that they do was present in this video. And the fact that it's completely, she was being dead serious is really what like sends me over the edge. It actually pisses me off and I'm not joking. It doesn't take a lot these days. Not even an heirloom tomato. And to make it worse, you had to cut it and prepare it yourself. And she goes, that was my favorite part. The vibe it gives me is like rich people who don't realize that what they're doing is like an everyday thing. Preparing your own food is like what most people do. Okay. And we're acting as if this is an exclusive fine dining only worldly experience. And it's like, no, everybody does this. Can we stop using the word iconic for everything? This is the opposite of iconic. I think you meant ironic. These are like 69 cents in Walmart. Yep. Not the eyes lighting up at the bite of a seasoned tomato, 18,000 likes. People will do and say anything to justify the ridiculous price that they pay at a fake bougie place like this. Girl, whatever. The influencer accent. Yep, that's another part of it too. Girl, I eat this over the sink while my kids scream and throw their Lunchables. Be so for real. So they brought y'all groceries to the table. So people were starting to react to this and they said, I just watched an influencer get served a tomato, salt, and lemon as an appetizer. And she did the wide-eyed chewing thing as if she was eating caviar. I'm so mad right now. I can't even explain it. There is something inexplicable about all of this. So fresh. Yeah. It's a fruit. And the influencer talk to match. We'll just add a little lemon, some salt, a little olive oil. Surprised she didn't say I'm scared before biting it. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do they eat it like this. It actually awakened an ancient rage inside of me. And of course, with anything, people run to her defense. You obviously haven't tried a good tomato. Yes, I have. And yes, I get it. But literally everyone is missing the whole point. Yeah, guys, this is bigger than a tomato. Okay. This is a symptom of a much bigger problem that we have with influencers thinking that this is normal. If anyone sees this as anything but completely and objectively absurd, we've got problems, okay? I was not prepared to click over and see that it was a whole tomato and lemon that she had to cut and season herself. That wide-eyed thing, then cover their mouth while nodding with their eyes still wide. 104,000 likes on that comment. I mean, everybody knows, like we've all seen this so many times. I mean, like I said, once you've seen this once, you have seen it a million times. The way influencers eat things actually makes me so mad. Wait, no, oh my God. Like, oh my God, what have I been watching? Yeah. Why is wide-eyed chewing so jarring? Well, guys, here's her clapback video. Are you ready for this one? She's about to show the haters how wrong they are. By doing the exact same thing, okay, but doing it with a little bit more attitude now, I guess. I don't get it. Like, I honestly, it enrages me.
So fresh, so good.
No, like I'm honestly enraged. I'm enraged watching this video. I can't. It actually pisses me off so bad. And the wave at the end. Because they're all the same. And I've seen this before. And what she's trying to do is she's trying to act smart. Like she's smarter than everybody and like trying to get one over on everybody. But it's like, girl, you were dead serious in that original video. I mean, there's no going back on that. I'm sorry. Like, there's no getting out of it. The only way you can do it is, like, to make a joke about it. And, like, this is not, like, this passive-aggressive weirdo video is just not the way forward. It's just really not. If anything, I think it actually confirms people's suspicions that you're, like, kind of delusionally out of touch with reality. Here's some of the comments. Me trying to stay relevant. She thinks she's going to be the tomato to a girl. Grown adult, by the way. I thought she was making fun of the original video, only to realize it's her. You used a better tomato than the one they gave you at the restaurant. LMAO. Oh, the comments are getting to her. Yeah. Oh, that's very evident. Over a month ago, mind you. Yeah. So like this video she posted a month later. So she was still thinking about how people were clowning on her a month later. So he said, we saw it the first time, babes. Well, we've got another clapback video. She's not letting this one go. Okay, guys. She's not letting this one go. And honestly, like, I'm just going to say it. The truth hurts. There's a reason why she's still a month later making videos like this. And it's not just to try to stay relevant. It's not just to capitalize on like the tomato gate or whatever the hell was going on with that. Honestly, she's so mad that people are right about her because the truth hurts. People were clocking your. Every video makes me more mad than the next. It's the passive aggressive. It's weird.
So fresh. So good.
Somebody goes, let it go, babes. How many videos are we gonna make? I mean, at this point, we've seen it 3 times. At one time was enough. Okay, that was enough for me. Truly, it was. She wants a podcast so bad. Oh, she's gonna start a podcast and then a crypto coin after that. I can see it now. I have the crystal ball. Me, when I'm trying to stay viral, it's time to do some self-reflection and move on. Okay, let's move on. You may have seen this video, which has gone very viral on the internet. This really ruffled a lot of feathers. And once again, I have to ask, what was this person thinking by posting this? Honestly.
This might be a hot take for some people, but if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class. There's no reason why they should allow 200-pound people in a level 2 class. Or you shouldn't be allowed to be a Pilates instructor if you have a gut and you're fat. Sorry. Not sorry. What is going on? Is this even real?
So yeah, this video was obviously extremely disgusting and rude and unnecessary and disrespectful and just like, what's wrong with this person? And once again, this is just another one of those lame people that looks exactly like everybody else, wearing all the trendy items. She doesn't believe that anybody who does not look like her should even be in a class with her. It's disgusting. Like, it's disturbing to know that people are actually going around thinking this. It's actually borderline like sociopathic or something. Okay, it's like psychotic. Why are you this angry? She says on here, go to a gym, people. You don't belong in a Pilates class. Excuse me? Is Pilates not a workout? So what are people supposed to do? Okay, the double standards of like, you want people to go to the gym, which by the way, why do you even care? I never understood that. Like, why do you even care about what other people do? Worry about your damn self. Clearly you have things to worry about. You say people need to go to the gym, but when they actually work out, you say, no, not that way though. You need to work out, but not with me. Excuse me?
Is this America? The standards are so low.
So yeah, people were not happy, rightfully so, and here were some reactions to that.
This might be a hot take for some people, but if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be in a Pilates class.
And that's why us bigger girls don't like doing that kind of shit, because of bitches like you. Thank you for proving a point.
Yeah, exactly. I think that this video confirmed a lot of people's honestly worst fears about going to the gym, which is that they're going to be judged by other people and like, you know, other people think that they're disgusting, that they shouldn't even be in the same class as them. They don't deserve to be in the same class, that they should go somewhere else. This is one of the most disturbing sentiments that I have seen in so long. It's so rotten. I'm trying to think of a word, but honestly, I just arrive at like, it's evil. I can imagine that if you already had maybe some fears about people perceiving you this way or judging you for going to these types of classes, it's sort of like daunting because so many of these influencers have taken it and made it seem like it's, once again, this like exclusive thing that's only like pretty thin people can do this. Like, that's the way influencers these days are packaging it up, which is unfair to Pilates because, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of welcoming communities, but I think that influencers are just making it seem like you have to look a certain way to even walk through the doors, and you need to be at a certain weight before you even get to go to a Pilates class. Like, you need to already be in shape to even be able to go there. And it's like, that's not true. Everybody should be allowed to do these things and participate. So it's just sick.
You shouldn't be allowed to be a Pilates instructor if you have a gut and you're fat.
Mind you, I just opened the app. How did this land on my For You page? This is her TikTok page.
Her name was Succulent Addict 8. She had in there, I mean, because she was trying to be an influencer. Had like a YouTube channel link as well for her YouTube. Like, she was trying to get something desperately going for herself. This is the last person that should have a platform of any kind. I come back to this, like, what were you thinking? You really thought you were going to be able to post something like this and like you would get a positive response?
You are the reason why people are afraid to go to the gym, to go to classes, to go out there in public and work on themselves. She continued on to say that people who are, I'm quoting her, fat, and instructors who have a gut shouldn't be allowed to teach Pilates. People who are fat shouldn't be allowed to take level 2 Pilates classes. She continued on saying, someone who's fat can burn more calories at the gym, on the Stairmaster, doing cardio. Girl, please, if you're going to be ignorant, at least be smart. She goes on to say that she was chubby as a kid and she was bullied. Therefore, that's why she is the way that she is now.
The irony of being bullied and then becoming a bully. I just don't understand how that can happen to you and that you would then go and turn around and do it to somebody else.
We need to find out where she goes to Pilates because they need to see this video and they need to see that someone like her is judging not only the people that go there, but also the instructors.
Yeah, people like this do not deserve the privilege of being able to participate in Pilates or group classes or even a membership at a gym. And it absolutely needs to be revoked. And we will see what happens later, but
she needs to be taking some private one-on-one Pilates classes if that is how.
No, she doesn't even deserve to have an instructor. She does not deserve one because the way that she's judgmental of not only the people in the class, but also the instructors, it's disgusting. Other people should not have to go through that because she's got problems internally with herself. Absolutely not.
She truly feels. This is really sad to me because I've been wanting to try Pilates and I've been upwards of 200 plus pounds. I don't think I would have had the stamina to take a Pilates class in the shape that I was in, but there are people who are 200 pounds who are in amazing shape. I'm not 200 pounds anymore.
This is kind of illustrating as well, where she's like, I don't know if, I've been wanting to get into it. I don't know if I would have had the stamina, whatever. You don't know until you try, but there's so much fear right now created around Pilates, specifically Pilates, okay? That workout specifically has an air of exclusivity surrounding it because of influencer culture and like all of these stereotypically beautiful or thin influencers going and doing Pilates and like acting as if only they can go there and like only they can be there. You can only go there if you're already thin. Like, there's so much fear around this. And there's a lot of apprehension about going to Pilates if you're a beginner, and it's keeping so many people from maybe something like maybe their favorite workout. Like, I know so many people that love Pilates and they go all the time and it's their favorite way to work out. But there's so many people that are being kept from it right now because of this like weird gatekeeping exclusivity and these main characters. And I hate the way that the culture is around it right now. I do.
Let me tell you, I sometimes still feel like I am mentally, emotionally. Sometimes I look at myself and I still see a 200-pound person. A video like that makes me feel like I don't belong there. And I know there are going to be people that see that and truly feel that as well. This is wrong. This is sick, disgusting to think this way. She's trying to double down on it, saying that she has reasons for why she feels that way, but anyone has the right to go to any workout class. Like, that is so beyond ignorant. Do better, girl. Do better, because I can't imagine that you are actually a happy human being with the way that you are speaking about other people.
It was interesting from that video because she did post a picture of what her account looked like before she wiped it. And interestingly, she had videos on there doubling down and expanding on her thoughts of why people who are over 200 pounds or who are fat or who have a gut should not be allowed to participate in Pilates, which is an insanely disgusting. I really can't get over that. I can't. To say something like that. And to even, I mean, really even to think something like that that scares me. But she had literally written out a list. She wrote it down on a notebook, gone to the trouble and wrote down an entire page of reasons why she believes what she believes. It's insane. So let's watch somebody recapping it.
I think fat people shouldn't be in Pilates classes.
The notebook. This is psychotic.
She basically goes on to say that she doesn't feel like fat people should be going to Pilates, how it's not going to help them lose weight, so there's no point. And then also towards the end of the video talks about how she has an instructor at the studio she's currently at that has her belly hanging out of her leggings and just basically ripping the instructor apart, being extremely mean girl about her size. It's beyond me that people like this exist, that have this mentality. This chick thinks that she's above everyone because of her size.
I don't think any person that thinks they're better than anyone else for any reason should become an influencer. That's my opinion.
So you think you're above other women, which is insane. And then you come onto TikTok and you make an entire video about it as well, thinking other people are going to agree with you, which is also scary. One of my clients actually sent me this video and broke my heart, literally broke my heart. As an instructor myself, I hope and pray I never ever have any kind of clients like this in any of my classes, because it's clients like this that create such a negative, bad energy in the studio. Pilates is not about chasing a size. I know that's really difficult for a lot of people to understand, but it is not about chasing a size. It is about getting stronger every day, challenging yourself, because this form of exercise is really difficult. It's super challenging. It's extremely rewarding watching yourself grow and get better and stronger with each class.
I think that one of the silver linings of this video going viral is that it's now given people the opportunity to rewrite some of the negative marketing that's, I feel like, been kind of around Pilates. I think for a while now, Pilates has needed a rebrand and has needed more messaging around it that includes inclusivity and like, this is really what it's about and that it's actually for everyone. It needs to be more approachable than it is.
And the fact that this girl comes on here and she's like, yeah, you can't even lose weight with it. I mean, you're not even educated. You have no idea how the body works. So for you to come online and make an entire video about it is crazy. She thinks everyone is there to lose weight. That's the thing that's like, you know, you're missing something in here. There's like a screw loose up there.
Yes, very much so.
I hope that she gets her membership banned, because people like that should not be in public spaces. They shouldn't be a part of any sort of community. You're a mean girl.
Yeah, she needs to be made an example of.
And girls like that who think they're above other women because of their size, you should not be in group fitness classes. Not for you. You should have to pay like $200+ an hour for private lessons, because that's what you deserve, not to be able to have a group class with other women.
And while we're still on the topic of Pilates girl, for me, it's not just the fact that she posted the initial video, okay? Like, the initial video was like crazy in and of itself, and that's like a whole can of worms that we could dive into. But for me, it's the fact that she went home after she filmed this video in her car. She went home and she said, you know what? I'm not done. I have more to say. And not only did she like set up her phone, hit record, and start spewing out like more hateful thoughts that should have stayed in her head, she took out her little notebook. She grabbed a little pen and she wrote down all of her reasons as to why she believes what she believes. Because like when you're writing something down, you are actively processing the thoughts that you were putting onto paper. So like you were processing these things on a deeper level than if you just kept them up here. You're able to externalize them. And you're often able to see like, whoa, like my thoughts are kind of insane once they're on paper.
This is definitely true. So that's why I feel like any apology that is to come, okay, maybe some foreshadowing, you can't really trust it, because this is somebody who read the comments, they saw the reaction, at no point did they see any problem, once again, with even posting a video like this or thinking those thoughts. Like, that's just crazy to me. It's just way too far. But then she came home after seeing those comments and decided to write down the reasons why she believed what she believed, okay? And try to prove those people wrong or change their mind or get them to understand where she was coming from. And that's somebody who believes something with their full chest. So any apology, I'm not buying it. I don't think I'm buying it personally.
Not for Pilates Girl, though. She saw them on paper and she said, you know what? Yes, that is so true. I'm so excited to share these with people. I should actually laminate this and send this out to my friends and family because this is like the message that I need to share with people. And that's the insane part to me, is like she had so many opportunities to process through her thoughts. She had so many opportunities to reflect and think, oh shoot, like maybe I'm wrong. She probably had a lot of comments flooding the first comment section from the first video saying like, hey, this is kind of an insane take. Like you should not be saying that. That's not an okay thing to say. The fact that she probably saw those comments and she doubled down. She said, you know what? I'm going to prove all of you people wrong. I'm going to write out my answers and then you're going to agree with me after I share more reasons as to why I hate plus size people? That's crazy.
Well, guys, we got the apology video. We have it before it was deleted. So let's watch and see what she has to say.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and just formally apologize for my last few videos. They were nasty, and I think the reason why I posted them was because I think there are some insecurities in me and some self-hate or something.
There's no excuse. A lot of people dislike things about themselves and they would never post that, like, ever. Okay? You had an opportunity to not post that and you chose to post it. And you then chose again to write down all the reasons why you believed it, film that, post that again. So there were so many opportunities to not do what you did. She failed every time. And I really don't like this idea of, I think this is why I posted that. If we're doing a video taking accountability, let's do I posted that because I have problems, and name what the problems are.
But my membership got revoked, and I was told not to go back to work, so.
Ooh, she lost her gym membership, which, you know, rightfully so. That was first order business. So people, obviously, they found immediately, I mean, the internet works hard. They found immediately where she goes to the gym, got that revoked, and then they also found out where she works and got her fired as well, which is, you know, I certainly don't feel sorry for her because it's called consequences for your actions. She's learning that the hard way. And like I said, I do think it's important that you make an example of people like this because it's not okay. It's not acceptable.
It's, you know, I've learned that I can't let those things, like, take over. Because it's not okay, and it's just not pretty, and it's nasty.
It's not pretty. She's still concerned with appearances. And I also have to point out, she only posted this after she got fired, after she lost her gym membership.
I just feel really bad. I just feel really bad that I was just mentioned, and it's just so toxic, and I'm just so sorry about that. As you can see, that's not my content. That wasn't my content back then.
Girl, that was the real you. It popped out that day. Underneath it all, that was you. That was your real truth self. I don't know what ticked you off that day. I honestly have no idea what set you off to say those things, but you showed your true colors that day. That's the truth.
I just feel really bad, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm just,
If I hurt your feelings, I mean, sorry if I hurt your feelings. When you literally said people who are over a certain weight should not be able to attend Pilates classes or be an instructor who have a gut who are fat. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. That would hurt anybody's feelings regardless if you even fall into those categories. Okay? It's disgusting. It's hurtful to everybody. It's gross.
I just need to go to therapy. And I need to go to church. And I just need some, like, self-reflection, honestly, because that was just so nasty. But anyway, I just wanted to formally apologize and say I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings. I just need to work on myself, and I can't let that self-hatred just, like, be reflected. So anyway, I hope y'all can forgive me and just get over that nasty post. I deleted it, obviously.
I hope you can just get over that nasty post. Just get over it, guys. I mean, to say those words, I mean, wow, we're really serious here.
Like, I don't think it's okay for it to be roaming around and spread negativity. I'm just really ashamed and embarrassed of how the negativity just spread.
Was that not your intention as somebody that wants to be an influencer? What did you think was going to happen?
I'm really sorry, and I think, I don't think I deserve a platform like this, honestly. So, if you want to unfollow me, if you want to...
I agree with that.
I don't know. Anyway. Bye.
So yeah, she's now deleted and wiped most of her profile. This is all that's left. Hopefully we never see this person trying to become an influencer, never posting again. This person does not deserve a platform. She's just not a candidate. Okay, for it. It's disturbing. You know, I appreciate that she's apologizing to people, and I hope that she really is truly sorry, but there's just no excuse to act like that and to say nasty things like that. And if you do, you better be ready to face the consequences. That's for sure. So anyway, once again, what was she thinking posting that? I have no clue. So here's the next video. It says, POV, I was filming a masterpiece. Then language barrier became an issue and ruined it. And it says, he could speak English. I just don't think he could understand me. Shrugging emoji. Once again, we're filming ourselves at dinner. Okay, I'm assuming that there's somebody sitting across from you, which is just, it's dystopian. Okay, you have people sitting across from you, and instead you're filming yourself with the flash on, looking into the viewfinder and playing with your hair and filming videos for your TikTok. I mean, it's insane. It's insane.
Not here, not here, not, I'm filming, not here. I'm filming.
She's pissed. The filter that glitches on her face every time he sets the drink down. It's actually hilarious to me. I mean, what are you doing? What was she thinking posting this? Like, it's the influencer behavior. He's doing his job, setting the drinks down on the table and then being like, there's a language barrier. He just didn't want to understand me. He could speak English. Like, you're disgusting. You are disgusting for even posting. Like, there is something wrong with you for posting this. And that's why there's 24,000 likes on it. Oh no, it's making the filter glitch. And it has 8,000 likes. She replies, it's not that deep, babe. Honestly. So embarrassing. Who do you think you are? Oh my God, 30,000 likes. Not one thank you. So she goes, so because the footage doesn't capture a thank you means it never happened. Of course I thanked him. He literally loved us and we loved him. And that's not even a lie. Laughing emoji. Delusional. These people are delusional. And she said, I'm filming a masterpiece. Girl, what masterpiece? Where's the masterpiece in question? Okay, because vacantly staring into a camera, twirling your hair is not what most people would consider to be a great work of art. Okay, it's just not. It pisses me off, and I see this also all the time with people at gyms as well. You know, speaking of gyms and gym culture and workout culture and all this crazy crap, and you know, people just, influencers are making it so inaccessible and like difficult for people, and they, you know, people, no wonder people don't want to go work out anymore. Like, why would they? There's so many barriers to entry. There's so much shit people have to deal with. There's so much fucking drama. You're getting filmed nonstop. You know, people filming constantly, and you're in the background of their videos. You get in the way of an influencer filming their workout routine or filming themselves at a restaurant, and they like try to blast you online. This is crazy, all of it. And they think that they take precedence over everybody else who are there too. They deserve to be there too, okay? And they also deserve probably to not be filmed by you. Like, this man's just doing his job and sending things down, and she's bothering everybody, and she's especially bothering me. Like, I can't do this. I'm actually mad. Let this man just do his job. 35-year-old woman, by the way, a masterpiece, staring at the camera like this. Yeah. Vacant stare, I'm telling you. The influencer vacant stare, it never gets old. Grown woman doing this, by the way. Like, they think that they're filming takes precedence over everybody else, and everybody else needs to wait until they are done doing their filming. It's like, no, you need to wait. You probably shouldn't even be doing it. Is the masterpiece in the room with us when you thought we'd be on your side? Exactly. Maybe just try thank you next time. It's not that deep. He was just doing his job. The filter glitching every time his hand comes in a frame is killing me off. You're right. He should have just held all your stuff and waited for you to finish staring blankly at yourself. Exactly. It's like, when was that going to end? You know, because that was seemingly going on forever. Actually, super weird. That look was too vicious for something so harmless and minor. Exactly. By the way, this was filmed, I'm presuming, at the very same table at the exact same time. So she was like filming content for her TikTok while she's sitting at a table with a bunch of other people with the drink that she didn't want put in front of her and put down on the table at all. And she's making content. Like, it's crazy town. Then she posts this video following up. Like, these people, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. They've lost their minds. Okay? Because she posts this video. Once again, every single one of these people has doubled down. Passive aggressively. They have doubled down. Okay? Or some of them aggressively. And she posts this and says, POV, everyone thinks you're rude to staff, but you're actually nice as pie. And in the caption she wrote, someone needs to find Nick to exonerate me and restore my honor.
Just have an iced latte with oat milk and hazelnut syrup, please.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Small one, please.
A small one?
Yes.
Of course. Anything to do with that stuff?
No, that's totally fine. Thank you.
Lovely sauce, man, please.
Right, guys, we need a quick conversation.
I'm sorry, what did that prove? Exactly. I mean, if you have to say you're super nice to staff, are you really?
About this waiter video, because I don't think the video that I uploaded is the same video that you guys are watching. Like, you guys are getting wild. It's not how the situation planned out at all. The waiter literally loved us. Every single member of staff in there literally loved us. The owner / main manager, which is a man called Nick, absolutely adored every single member sitting at my table.
I think it's really delusional. Even if this is true and you guys were just getting along great, okay, with the waiter, to say something like he loved and adored every person at the table, as if this is not someone who's just simply doing their job, okay, so they can get paid and go home. Like, what? Of course it's going to seem like he loves you. He's doing his job well. Yes. Yeah. You're crazy. No, I don't think I would love someone who is yelling at me because I'm messing up their video, who, by the way, who's filming with Flash at the table. No, I don't think I'd love somebody like that. I think it would be bothersome to me as I'm trying to just do my job and set the drinks down.
If you're in Phuket and you just so happen to go to the Three Monkeys, ask for Nick and be like, do you remember that British girl that was dressed like Carrie Bradshaw from SEX and the City? Or like Kate Middleton as she was filming a masterpiece?
Is this not delusional? Carrie Bradshaw, Kate Middleton. These people think that they're the main character. They think the world revolves around them.
Was she rude or was she not? And he will tell you that he adored every single inch of my being.
I mean, she's dead serious. She's dead serious. He adored every inch of my being. He doesn't know you. For somebody that adores and loves you and loves every inch of your being, you don't have his number? You can't find him? Okay, you guys didn't exchange contact info, right? You can't readily get in contact with this person. How real is that? Right. No, it's stupid. Yeah, so people were like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Okay, no. Dressed like Carrie Bradshaw, laughing emojis. Who says the staff loves us? I promise you, they all hate you. Yeah, exactly. Even this wasn't a nice interaction. No, it was very passive aggressive, in fact. It was weird. It's giving condescending. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got too, as well. People who are nice don't need to go around telling everyone that they're nice and having to prove it, by the way. But guys, don't worry. That's not the end of this story. She's got in contact with Nick.
Right, guys, the day for redemption has arrived, and this day could not have come soon enough. This is the conclusion. So if you remember a few days ago, I made a video saying someone needs to find Nick, we need to clear my name, I need to be exonerated. Lo and behold.
Someone needs to find Nick. So you can't even be bothered to find Nick yourself when you're the one who posted an extremely weird, out of touch video acting like an annoying influencer. Somebody else needs to find him, though.
Due to the powers of social media, Nick was able to track me down, and the conversation went as follows.
Sorry, I'm the narcissism. Like, Nick was able to track me down. Not I was able to track Nick down. I hate this. I hate it. I'm annoyed. No, I'm actually mad. I'm mad.
She's like, hi, I'm Nick. And I'm like, oh my God, Nick, do you remember us?
I don't believe any of this. All of a sudden, she finds the Nick. Okay, all he says is, I'm Nick. This could be literally anybody. I mean, this could be somebody on a fake account. I just, and plus she's blocked out half of it. So it's like, how is anybody supposed to be like, yeah, this is the real Nick?
And he's like, yes, I remember very well. So then I respond by saying, how come you remember very well? Like, were we rude? Was there something that stood out? Like, because do you remember everybody that comes to your restaurant very well? I don't think you do. And
I don't think you do. It's just so condescending and rude. You know, I don't think that you remember a lot of people that come through here. Probably remembers a lot. He remembers orders. He remembers where people sat. He remembers rude people that were filming themselves. So nasty and gross. Ew. Ew.
And then he replied, no, I don't know what happened, why your video went so viral. You were great and actually really funny. And I am really funny in real life.
Girl, it ain't translating online, that's for sure. I guess I'll take your word for it.
And then I say, anyway, at least now 8 million people know about the 3 monkeys in Phuket. My job is done.
My job is done. She's trying to play it off like this was some long game play that she's, you know, trying to promote a restaurant. Girl, no one believes this.
Then goes on to say, thank you for your video. Your content is amazing. That is how influencing is done in 2025. An intentional roll of the eyes, make it look like I think I'm so beautiful, make it look like I think I'm a masterpiece, and you guys go wild. Thank you so much for your input. Genuinely, everyone who participated, everyone who sent a vile message, everyone who got so nasty in the comments, thank you so much for your input. And it is only fair that we end this video in true punked style.
We're not tethered to reality anymore. We're not. Literally no one's believing this. Sorry. And also no one's seeing this video follow up. Okay, they're only seeing the video of you acting a mess at the 3 monkeys.
My name's Tarina Shaquille, and you have been punked. All 8 million of you.
Well, we've been punked, y'all. I don't know how we got punked exactly. I don't know what her goal was, okay? But we got punked somehow. I do feel, though, that every time I log in, I'm like, am I getting punked? Because there's no way people are this out of touch. There's no way these people are this delusional. There's no way influencers are all acting the same and just repackaging the same shit and trying to sell it to us. Like, there's no way, right? And no, they are doing it. They're dead serious. They all have main character syndrome. They don't really think about other people. They don't even realize like the realities of other people's lives, their audience's lives. Like, it's so out of touch. It's so weird. It's frankly absurd. And I'm like, who watches this? Like, who's watching this? I want to see real, authentic people who are not just being fake and weird and performative and like looking into the camera and be like, oh my God, this tomato is literally, I'm obsessed. Like, it's iconic. Like, enough. Let's stop doing this. We've got to stop doing this. We've got to stop it. And I won't stop either until we put an end to it. I won't move on until they move on. And that might be a while, unfortunately. So subscribe if you're not already. If you'd like to see more videos just like this one, I have many more videos coming very soon. So you're going to want to be subscribed if you want to see those. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.
So fresh, so good.